My name is Yogi.
I'm Dillon. Today we're going to discuss the fluid mechanics behind the flight of a Frisbee.
Let's get started. One of the main principles is Bernoulli, which associates pressure, velocity, and height. According to mass conservation, the air on the top of the Frisbee and at the bottom of the Frisbee have to arrive on the other side at the same time. Since there's more distance for air to travel on the top, there's higher velocity going above the Frisbee than below. Since there's higher velocity, this creates low pressure on the top and high pressure on the bottom, which allows the Frisbee to stay afloat in the air. This is the same principle that allows airplanes to get lift.
Oftentimes a thrower will put spin on the Frisbee. This creates high angular momentum, allowing for gyroscopic stabilization, which allows for the Frisbee to initially start here, but then stabilize to be parallel with the ground.
Here in Lubbock, it's common to expect windy conditions. What about when you have to throw against the wind? Taking what we already know about gyroscopic stability, we can conclude that spin is important to keep the Frisbee in stable flight. In addition, we also learned that it's the velocity that creates the pressure difference. When there's such a high air velocity flowing above the Frisbee, it creates a lower pressure than usual. Thus, this creates a higher pressure difference above and below the Frisbee. With these conditions, the Frisbee generally tends to balloon and fly up.
To address this ballooning effect, we must first consider the velocity profile of flowing air.
As you can see, the wind velocity is greater further off the ground.
According to the no-slip boundary condition, fluid molecules on a solid surface must stay there because the force of adhesion is greater than the force of cohesion. Therefore, the wind strength is greater higher off the ground than it is lower to the ground. This is why throwers will get lower when throwing against the wind.
Based on these conditions and principles, we can see that throwing a Frisbee is more than just a flick of the wrist.
My name's Dillon.
My name is Yogi. See you on the field.